My first top 10 in about a year. My motivation for making videos has been, well, non-existent since my old channel got taken down. But now, thanks to some inspiration by Diz7, I feel it's time to reignite my goal of being the next peanut butter gamer ripoff. So, today we have the top 10 PlayStation 2 games, because that's entertaining apparently. As always, it's my personal list, not yours, so no drama. Also, I'm only including games I myself have played on that console, so unfortunately you won't be seeing any Okami on this list. But seriously, go play Okami now. Okay, thanks, bye! Let's start with a game I haven't even finished yet. I remember playing Dark Cloud on the demo disc when the PS2 came out, so I picked up the sequel in the hopes that it would be as awesome. And it turned out to be better. There is so much to do in this game, it can actually be a little off-putting. I was always questioning whether I could be doing something better with my time in-game, such as go picture hunting, go grinding, redesign a populace, etc. You know. The difficulty is pretty insane, so as a result I haven't touched it in a while. But when I have enough time, I'll be sure to pick up this mother again. One of the best RPGs ever made, I highly recommend it. And that should be enough for you. Hey, I have awesome taste in games! I was going to put down Resident Evil 4 here instead, but I realized, hey, that's not hipster enough. I know, I'll put down the most obscure Resident Evil game ever! But seriously guys, for those who enjoy the tank controls and puzzle gameplay of the early Resident Evil games, then Code Veronica is your wet dream of a game. Focusing a bit more on the story than most Resident Evil games I think paid off in a great way, and created one of the best villains in survival horror in Alexia Ashford. I remember checking everything in this game, to the point where I could pretty much draw you a map of the overworld at will, looking for that one piece of the puzzle that I would need. It's those memories I'm fond of, the good experiences that come with a well-made game. Now I'll admit, when Jak 2 was first announced I was a bit skeptical. He uses guns now? But I love the platforming. They just ruined the series by making it a third-person shooter. But then I actually got to play it. At first I was relieved because the control scheme from Jak 1 was more or less kept the same, but now there was this whole new gaming experience, and it was better than Jak 1. I think Jak and Daxter was more of a traditional platformer than anything else, while Jak 2 is a mix of different genres and gameplay ideas, fused into one big beautiful mess of a game. It also helps that Daxter is the funniest son bitch ever in this game.
Hey there, Five Gins. How's crimes?
Definitely my personal favourite in the trilogy. This is really more of a personal choice than anything else. When I played this game, I was going through a massive Dragon Ball Z fanboy phase, and that might have coloured my opinion of this game a tiny bit. All the same, I do consider this game the funnest fighting game on the PlayStation 2. Maybe not the best from a design standpoint, and certainly not the most balanced, but the hours of fun I've had with friends in this game cannot be described without some bad Limerick accents coming through. I keep going back to this game to get the feel of Dragon Ball Z, the universe, and its characters. It still holds up today for its crazy fast pace and massive roster. Just do not challenge me while I play as Kid Gohan. You will be explode. This is a toughie for me. I love this game to bits. I love its characters, its world, the mythology it's built up. Everything about this game makes me happy. And I don't know why. I mean, the characters have terrible dialogue, pretty shit voice acting, the plot is convoluted, and everything is explained rather than told. The game is linear and restrictive, and the battle system is one of the easiest in the series. So why do I fall in love with this game every time I play it? That is the reason this game is so special to me. It either proves that I have terrible taste in games, or that sometimes, just sometimes, even if a game is critically weak, it can still have an effect on you, and be special. Okay, chick flick moment over. In the end, 10 is an experience. You might not enjoy specific parts of it, or even know why you like it, but come out on the other end and you might just feel attached to the characters in a way you never thought you would. Seriously, I'm starting to sound like a fucking girl! Tony Hawk's American Wasteland is pure, condensed fun. More than any other Tony Hawk game, I keep going back to this one. The soundtrack, the characters, LA itself, all of it speaks to an image of chaos, destruction, awesomeness, and skating goodness. It is probably the most diverse moveset, and things you're able to do, and didn't care about being realistic or any of that shit. They were concerned with making a fun game, and that's what they did. Add in the fact that you have an old school mode with revamped math from old THPS games, you've got hours upon hours of unstoppable fun at your fingertips. Jesus, I should go into marketing with the way I describe these games. Few truths about Kingdom Hearts 2. Number 1. They complicated the story to shit. Number 2. Most of the characters are either annoying or have annoying hair. Number 3. It has some of the best gameplay I have ever played in a game. When I was younger, I would wish for a game like Final Fantasy VII, but with more action than anything else. And until Versus 13 comes out, Kingdom Hearts is the closest thing we have so far. It also is one of the best examples of doing fan service right that I've ever played. Seriously, that scene with Cloud and Squall back to back makes me happy in places. The soundtrack oozes sexy as well. I'm a sucker for the piano. Overall, Tetsuya Nomura may have some flaws with his obsession with defying hair physics, but the dude knows how to make a fun game, so props for that. I've talked about this game way too much already, so all I have to say is this. Buy it, play it. Where the fuck is Beyond Good and Evil 2? Fucking Now I know you love this game. It's pretty impossible to play this and not come away awe-inspired. Even 6 years later, it still holds up as not only a technical marvel, but also an artistic one, a gameplay one. Hell, an overall achievement of games design. From the moment you fell your first Colossi, you knew you were in for something special. This wasn't just your simple run-of-the-mill adventure game. Like Ico before it, it's hard to tell why this game emits beauty. It just creates a sense of atmosphere that immerses you like no other game. I don't think I could ever do this game justice verbally, or in video format. I don't have nearly the amount of time or words, so instead, here's Jack Black singing Cave Story.
How's it going?
God damn you, Persona 4. God fucking damn you. Over the past year, you've made a constant effort to invade my life in every respect, and I'm starting not to mind. Where do I even begin? Out of any RPG I have ever played, the characters in Persona 4 seem the most real to me. This is in part to the social link system, but also to the stellar voice acting and story. The town of Inaba is alive, as are its inhabitants. There is a very specific identity that this game creates, through its gameplay, its music, and its story. Going into this game, be prepared. You will fall in love with this world. It's not even your choice, it just happens. Oh, and it also holds up as a game as well, with decent battle system and dungeon crawling elements. It's a mystery-driven story that keeps you hooked, waiting to find out what happens next. Maybe it's just me who feels so strongly about this game. Believe me, I didn't expect to put this as number 1. But after thinking about it, looking at what music was playing on my MP3 player, what anime I was currently rewatching, it was clear that Persona 4 has a special place in my heart. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for more mad ravings or video game design opinions. If you want to see the game I'm currently making with my team, be sure to click on the video thingy above. Anything else? Go play Silent Bob!